Well, hi everybody, Hellcrex here, just doing a little unboxing. I got a new game into in the command bunker here. And what we have is Blood and Crowns from Firelock Games. Yep, I got this the other day and just need to do an unboxing of it because I haven't opened it up. It's still in its wrapper. You can see it's all plastic. Hey, all covered. What we have is the main rule book here. From Firelock Games. All right, from the basically 100 Years War period. And then I got a token set here, which I'm going to show off. We do have this activation deck for Blood and Crowns, which is basically the cards, but changed a little bit. And then we have the unit deck here. So I got that. And then some dice. We got the fatigue dice, which I don't have all of them because right here you see a little bit of, there's a hole, which I put some tape over. When I got this, it was all the dice were out of the package, laying inside the box, and I only have 9 of the 12. There's supposed to be 12 in here, so I'm missing 3. I contacted the guys, and they said, "Okay, we're sorry. We'll send you some more. Get you the 3 that you're missing." So I will get those sooner or later, probably within a week or so. All right, so we got the dice, and then I ordered some more 10-sided dice. I got a bunch of 20s. I got a handful of 10s, but I wanted a few more. So it's always nice to have a few extra dice. So there's the dice there. All right, let's just delve into this. We'll put these off to the side for the moment, and we'll put the token set off to the side. And we have our trusty knife. All right, let's get this open. Crack the seal. All right. There we go. Get the old saran wrap off here. There we go. I got the book. All right, it's always nice to see. I gotta check this out. It's got that new book smell. Yeah, it smells really nice. I don't know about you. If you get a new book that comes in, you just get that kind of a paper, ink, and glue kind of smell out of it. Yeah, it's like buying a new car. You got that smell, and you're like, oh yeah. All right, so here we go. The Blood and Crowns Chaos in Europe during the 100 Years War. All right, so 1314 battles to 1453 between France and England. You got the Holy Roman Empire over here, Denmark, Norway, Sweden, and then you got Spain down here, all those little forces. So a little bit of action going on. And a lot of it during this time you did have mercenary groups playing with each other too. So there. All right. Okay. I did not have anything. I didn't do any painting or anything with this set of miniatures or anything. Because really, they don't have very many miniatures with this game. I do have, when I backed this, I did get some STL files that I can paint or print off, and then I'll eventually paint. There's a ship. I can print off a large ship too, so I'll get around to doing that. I do have some models and stuff that can go with this, but I need to get a few more. Let's see, I do. Who's it from? Can't remember exactly the name of the company. They're across the room. Man, you can really smell that new book smell coming across here. You can see all the details here. You get a little bit of history going on in chronological form. The quality of the book is just like all the Firelock games. They do an excellent job on their books. That's what I have to say. Let's go back and look real quick and see exactly who was involved in this one. Oops. Sorry, I hit the little stand thing here. Eventually. Okay, we got, producer is Alex. Yeah, my friend Alex. We know each other. Okay. Oh, yeah. They brought in Blue Table painting for doing some of this action here. So that's who painted the miniatures this time. All right, just to let you know. Yeah, I've met up with Sean from Blue Table Painting. Met each other many times. Okay, and it's like if you go to like a lot of the big conventions, he's out and about. So he's the big guru that started Blue Table Painting. All right, so we got essentials, letting you know, honor and chivalry, and necessary items. You need a tape measure, at least 10 to 15 10-sided dice. Yes, check, got those. I got, while you're looking at the green table right here of my painting, that's my game table right at the moment. You got your decks. And, okay, you got the rules. Well, we got a little bit of everything. And it's telling you what your necessities for, they say 25 mil square round bases. Okay, your typical mine might go on squares, but it's hard to say. I might put them on rounds just to, for skirmish, because this is a skirmish game. And I got a couple other skirmish names. Baron's War. So that's what some of my stuff is for, is Baron's War. So that's what they're on rounds too. So, and okay, skill test, save test, resolve test. Yeah, so we got that. It's pretty much a lot of the same mechanics you're going to have in the other stuff. They keep that similar, but they did a little bit of changes. I like that. I like to see what kind of miniatures those are, what line they come from. Yeah, that's something I might have to do with my 3D printer, is print out some more terrain to go with this era. Types of actions. Yes, I need to spend some time. It's like I'm going to be in the hospital here for some time. I might take this with me just to read while I'm laying in the hospital bed. A little bit of research. There's a reconstruct. Oh, I got to get my lower back reconstructed. All right, so actions. Okay, so you got modifiers. I can see that with range. Turning hits. You definitely got your fatigue dice have to come into effect here. And I do have other fatigue dice that I have for blood and plunder, but talking about obstacles. Who is it? Medieval Wargaming. He does a lot with this rule set. He's got a bunch of videos already out for it, because they had the early version of the rules were out if you did a backing, so you did get access to the rules. All your different types of troops, your equipment, yeah, nightly heavy plate, yeah, all right. Your different weapon systems, how to assemble your units, unit profiles, which I imagine will be part of the unit deck that's in this one. We're going to take a look at that soon. Oh, I really like the details. It's like when I was looking at the PDF of the early set of rules, a lot of this was in here, but it wasn't quite to this level of being elaborated on for what you find in the book. I do enjoy a good assembled rule book. All right, here's your factions. Merrill, England, Wales, and Ireland. France. Okay, then we got Scotland. Yeah, France and Scotland. Sort of were kind of allied with each other. Spanish kingdoms. which we alluded to earlier. Unaligned, this is going to be like your mercs. We have no allegiance but to the money. Legendary unaligned leader, John Crab. Yeah. Alright, setting up the game. I'm going to keep flipping through. Alright, here we go. Setting up the battlefield deployment zones. So you're going to have several different kinds of deployment zones for different kinds of games. You can play, I think there probably has, yep, here's scenarios that you'll find involved here. We got, let's see here. Redecide, rear guard, king of the hill, formal combat. Alright, structures. Alright, so this would be your buildings probably. Yeah. Fire in structures. So oh, sea battles. Here we go. Wonder if we're going to get some of like blood and plunder showing up in this, some of the rules. Yeah, I think it was a cog with the PDF of the ship. So you could probably print a few of those off, paint them up, then you could have a naval battle. So you're fighting on ship to ship, trying to take each other out, grappling together, and having a land battle on sea. You know, something, was it the Vikings basically did? They had a big, massive land battle on sea. You know, the ships were all strapped together and fighting each other. Naval structures. Alright. Events, wind, and weather. Obviously, weather has a play in it. Got the weather dial here somewhere, probably. Land events, wind change, wind chart. Bibliography, acknowledgements. Alright, here we talk, looking at alright, all the different references to different books that from the era. Well, they did acknowledge some of the different YouTube channels that probably got involved in this. And some of them I have never heard of. Well, some of them are history. Okay, that might explain it. Ooh, an index. Okay, that's what I like to see, is a good index. Because when you're going through and you're looking at rules, having a good index is like, oh, what was that? It's like you're trying to figure it out. There's nothing worse. Is like, I'm a huge Battletech player, but there are times you're like, what the heck was that rule? And you look it up, and sometimes you just look on the internet, and then somebody might list it. All right, here we got the markers, which I think are probably the same ones I got here. Yeah, except I got the counters. Okay, these are all the counters. Okay, I wonder if there is a reference sheet that I can print off. Yeah, they probably got it on the website. Because it's always nice to have a reference sheet. Now, here's one of the games I really want to get into, is Oak and Iron. Because I'm a big sailing ship kind of guy. It's like, get into this. I got all the blood and plunder stuff. Some of that stuff looks familiar. Some of those miniatures look familiar. Alright, War Stories. I have not done the Blood and Valor, or Blood and Steel, that one yet. Okay, that's the book. Alright, let's put this off to the side for now. Does this have or is this completely sealed? Have oh, there we go. I got one I have to tear it apart. Alright, I just want to check this one out. Oh, come on. It's getting sticky. Alright, we got the counters. Oh, there's just nothing there. Alright, so it's just their basic counter, and you get the chart here, wind direction, wind chart. Okay, so nothing new. And just showing you direction of wind. I like this. This is a nice little addition to the game. Alright, let's put it back in its wrapper. Highly professional, right? Yeah, you'll get somebody that will do an unwrapping. They have a really fancy camera above and cut and go zoom in with everything. You know, that's your find out. I don't do that. Well, I'll get that in there later. You don't want to watch me suffer. Okay, unit cards. Here we go. Let's get this open. Like opening a pack of cards. Okay. Yeah, on one side it looks like Ship Boys. And then you got your data on one side. So we got English Army of France in the years. Army of Scotland. France. Okay, that's between 15 to 44. All right, so we got periods of time when this is put together. Who are leaders at that period? That's kind of nice. Gives you a little bit of in-depth information and you just at a glance. It's probably all in the book, but this is, yeah, this is all in the book, but you're now looking at a card. So you could have your data card sitting out for reference, I guess. John Stewart of, was that Orney? Men in arms afoot. That's your basic information. All right. So everything you got in the book is available in the cards. I imagine you'll have these available on the website from Firelock Games. So you could pick these up. Slingers. Still using slings at that time. Alright, so those are what the cards are. Alright, and we got the activation cards, which shouldn't be something too elaborate. There we go. I don't know. Okay, thought I had that thing peeled back. There we go. Yep, here's your basic cards. The same kind of mechanics you're going to have with the other games. So it's just your typical plain deck of cards, but you know, with a little bit of elaborate looks on each of them. So it's nice, you know, something specific. And you got your event cards that are randomly tossed in there. So then you got the back side of it, which is nice, giving you a look of all the major houses. So there you go. That's all the goodies that you'll find in the game. If I can get these back inside the packet. There we go. Somehow I can't get the lid back on. Oh well, there we go. Put that there. All right. There you go. That is basically a sort of a quick unboxing of the Blood and Crowns game that you will find from Firelock Games. It's just been released on Kickstarter, so it should be winging its way or finding its way onto the Firelock Games website. I imagine it's up right now. So there you go. Hope you guys like it. Like and subscribe, share with friends, and we'll see you in the next one. Elcrex out.